Bitcoin is bullish, even though we are seeing this little correction down to $104,000. Guys, I'm going to tell you exactly why that is the case and why I am extremely bullish right now. So watch the video until the end, guys, because not only we're going to cover Bitcoin, but also Zcash. Are we going to go down to zero, or are we in here for a massive pump in Zcash as well? So make sure to be subscribed on this channel, guys. I update you every day, whatever is going on here in the crypto space. Our community is growing every day. So thank you very much for your great support, guys, and as always, make sure to be subscribed here. Check out all of my other social media platforms, and of course also check out all exchanges that I'm using, for example Maxi Global, where you can currently participate on this event. You can also sign up and get up to $10,000 as a sign-up bonus, and here of course we can trade always the newest upcoming coins, guys, that are extremely hyped right now, especially the ones that are upcoming next year, like Bitcoin Hyper, or also we have Hyper Sui, for example. We have a bunch of new coins that are upcoming. People are fleeing from Ethereum and Solana into new hyped upcoming coins like Bitcoin Hyper. We're gonna have a look into that, guys. So welcome everyone on board. Make sure to be subscribed here. Of course, everything is no financial advice in this video. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research. I'm just sharing my own opinions, market analysis here in the crypto space, and of course my own research. I'm showing everything with you guys. Also, whenever I'm buying or selling in the crypto space, not only crypto, sometimes also stocks, for example. But if you want to get into Bitcoin Hyper, Best Wallet, Hyper Sui, all the newest hyped upcoming cryptos, you can find all links in the video description to get access to them, guys. Only available on their website. Bitcoin Hyper currently raised almost 27 millions. This is of course the most anticipated new Hyper token that is upcoming, and you can see on chain that there is a lot of Ethereum and Solana that are currently getting converted into Bitcoin Hyper, because Bitcoin Hyper of course has the greatest upside potential, since it is a low market cap coin that will come out, a new layer 2 on top of Bitcoin, build up with Solana but powered by Bitcoin, because it's going to be a layer 2 on top of Bitcoin. So that's why Hyper is currently one of the most anticipated new cryptos. You can see that even though the crypto space is sometimes tanking a lot in the last couple of weeks, here the raised funds are going higher and higher, because more and more people are putting more trust into new upcoming cryptos that are launching in the next coming weeks and months, and not into coins that are already out since many years and still are not able to create new all-time highs, but over the years are always seeing lower highs and sometimes not even able to create new all-time highs. Of course, Ethereum or Solana at some point eventually they could break out to the upside, but until now we didn't see that big of a breakout or new all-time highs, and that's why currently most people are focusing into new coins that are upcoming like Bitcoin Hyper or also Hyper Sui, for example, this new IDO that is upcoming on top of Sui, because also Sui is a new blockchain of this bull run, and if you're buying in right now, you can buy the token for a fraction of a cent, and you can see that the listing price will be 9 cents. So this is 2000% higher than the current price. If you want to get on board into this new decentralized exchange that is upcoming on top of Sui, then make sure to be using the links in the video description for Hyper Sui and of course also Bitcoin Hyper. Now guys, let's dive here straight into the 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, and I'm going to tell you why I'm so bullish for Bitcoin right now. So first of all, in the 4-hour and 3-hour time frame, if you're trading with my indicators, you can see that we have bearish divergences. We have higher highs in the price action but lower highs in the RSI, and also we have a sell signal confirmed together with my confirmation indicator. That means that everything is cooling off, and we are currently holding nicely this new support here at 104k. Before we most likely had higher. I'm going to tell you why, guys. Also, you can see that this was previous resistance, now of course turning into new support. That is also very, very important. And even more important, in my opinion, is the fact that we are closing here the CME gap down to 104k, which is also good, because once this is closed, in theory, we have blue skies ahead and most likely a nicer pump incoming towards the next major resistance that I'm going to reveal in this video, of course. And therefore we have to go over into the daily time frame, guys, because this is the most bullish time frame right now. So not only we reclaimed back above this blue resistance trend line, as you can see here, now new support, as we had it also over here or over here. Also, we can see the indicators that I have right now a buy signal confirmed. This is confirmed even though money flow is coming down, of course, but we have the chance here to pump nicely, because in my confirmation indicator we have that bullish cross. So even if we go sideways or down, even if we go down towards 99k, these signals have confirmed. So that means a big move to the upside is incoming. And therefore, of course, we have to target here the resistance that we have from the weekly time frame, which is this one over here at around 113, 114k, the top side of the Keltner channels on the daily time frame, and of course also this resistance trend line that we have here on the weekly time frame right here, 114, 113k, somewhere up here. Because you can see that Bitcoin in the lines chart always bounced here at this support. also here, and now we had a breakdown. So it is possible that we're coming up to retest it before we roll over, or that we come up and of course break it to the upside and continue the bull run and go towards new all-time highs, towards 150k, 180k, 200k. Who knows where we could be heading to, but the bull run would be back if that happens. But if here at 113, 114 we would get rejected, that of course would be a bearish sign. And then of course I keep you updated, so be subscribed here, guys. And when it comes to altcoins, you can see that of course they're moving according to Bitcoin. And one coin in specific currently is in everyone's mind, because many people are thinking, shall I buy or shall I sell, or what should I do? Especially if you're trading with leverage, for example, here on Mexi Global. You can also trade here Zcash or other new coins that are upcoming, of course. And Zcash right now, I told you guys that during the whole pump that we have seen here, this one pumped so much since the big breakout, almost 2000% to the upside. Of course, at some point we also correct, but you can see that with every correction we are bouncing perfectly at the median line of the Keltner channels. With every bounce, with every correction, we're coming down to the median line of the Keltner channels, and that is currently at $440. So right now, in my opinion, it's a good buy entry, but of course we need to stay with the daily closes above $440. So above this support. As long as we have that, the chances are very high that the next target is here $1,000, the next Fibonacci extension level up here at around $1,000. But if we would see daily closes below the median line of the Keltner channels, then the next major support is down here at $270. If we lose that, the next one is down here at $160, and so on. We can easily crash down again towards $50 and even lower than that. Of course, zero, it's more like a clickbait title, guys. So zero, I don't expect that. Even during this boring time that we had in the last couple of years here for Zcash, you can see here, it just went down to around, the low was at around $15. So zero, I think Zcash is here to stay, in my opinion, but that we're gonna go on and on here forever, I don't think so. But at some point we're gonna reach the top and then of course crash down. But until then, of course, you can make some gains by shorting, by longing, by buying, by selling, and so on. Because the next fib line here, the important one, is around $1,000 and then $2,700. Those are my bullish targets for Zcash, but only as long as the daily closes remains about $440, and of course also the weekly closes. Because as soon as we retrace into the Keltner channels, then we're going to have a correction to the median line, currently at $200, and worst case, if we go below, then of course the bottom line of the Keltner channels, yeah, you don't want to know that the target is down here. I don't expect that we're going to reach that, but at least here the $60 level is a very important support right here. That would be the bearish case for Zcash if the top is in, of course. But as long as the daily closes are above $440, we have green light to go higher, of course, especially once Bitcoin here is recovering, because I think after closing the CME gap at 104K, we are ready here to blast through all resistances and finally go towards my target at $115,000. So watch out for that, guys. I'm currently trading, of course, Bitcoin, altcoins. I'm buying into new upcoming cryptos that are hyped, like Bitcoin Hyper, Maxi Doge, Pepe Node. We have many. Also, Best Wallet, guys, is upcoming in less than 18 days. If you want to get on board, guys, before it is launching, Best Wallet is right here. Check it out, guys. And of course, Bitcoin Hyper, Hypersui, and so on. Everyone is currently watching out for those new upcoming cryptos, since of course many altcoins like Ethereum, they didn't really perform so well in this bull run, and of course people are converting them, mostly Ethereum and also Solana, into those new hyped upcoming cryptos like Bitcoin Hyper. It's kind of a meme coin, but also utility coin, because it is of course used in the layer 2 on top of Bitcoin, and then we're gonna see what will happen. For me, it's a no-brainer to invest. Of course, they raised over 27 million, so you can see that the hype is ongoing, and that's why of course I'm in, and I hope that you also gonna follow me. Of course, no financial advice, guys, but if you want to be following me, then of course, as always, use the links in the video description to be on the safe website from the developers. Only there you can get it. If you randomly Google those projects, you can do some research, of course, but be careful, because sometimes you end up in scammers websites where you see exactly the same website, but it's a scammers website, so they copy paste most of the times the existing hyped coins. Like right now, Bitcoin Hyper, you can see many different websites that are looking the same, but you're not buying the actual coin. So very, very important, guys. Always make sure that you are actually landing on the official website. I put them always in the video description, so it's just easier to get them as well. All right, guys, that's it for now. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned, be subscribed, and we see us all in the next one. Crypto Underground, over for now.